welcome to the very first episode of Algorand News Last Week Today. I am your host, Lauren Wixom, and before we get to what's going on in the Algorand universe, let's see what's going on with our KryptoNurd community, shall we? The Nerd token is now live on AlgoStake. We have included the link in the description box below for you to contribute. Liquidity pools are also now live on TinyMan. Now, everyone can be a nerd. Here's how to do it. First, stake Yieldly for Nerd. Contribute to the liquidity pool on TinyMan. Stake your liquidity pool tokens back on Yieldly Finance for even more rewards. KryptoNurd would also like to announce their partnership with AlgoFund. They have a letter of intent signed. Partnership details will be finalized by the end of the month, and they asked me to reassure everyone not to worry if you have invested in either one of these projects. They will remain two separate entities. Now let's see what's happening in the Algo universe. With a push for more women to get into Web3 and with celebrating this past International Women's Day, Algorand hosted a Women in Web3 live chat with female leaders across the Algorand ecosystem via Twitter Space. I am very honored to be part of a community that values their female leaders in the space. CEO and co-founder of Reach, Chris Swenner, and his co-founding partner Jay McCarthy have launched their new Humble Swap, DeFi for everyone built securely on Algorand in Reach language. Humble Swap is an automated market maker, or AMM, which is a kind of distributed cryptocurrency exchange. Chris has stated in a recent interview that he wanted Humble to be so easy to use that even your grandmother could do it. Humble Swap is now in beta to test and receive your feedback. Well, folks, it's the end of an era. Looks like the original Yieldly Finance no-loss lottery algo prize game has finally concluded after running for quite nearly some time now. Let us know in the comments below how you feel about this. I've been seeing a lot of mixed emotions on Twitter. Well, no surprise here that Algorand has been quite the hot topic within crypto investors this past week. The craze has to do with the network expanding on its usability. Not only does the upgrade seek to make communication between contracts faster, it also will put blockchain power into users' pockets. This new development is focused on simplifying dApp production and allowing developers to create more complex products. It does this through smart contract-to-contract calling. Through this process, dApps can communicate with each other trustlessly. By no longer requiring developers to manually catalog contract data, more complex and efficient dApps can be crafted. Algorand's official announcement for the update does not include a rollout date. Speaking of updates with Algorand itself, the Algorand Governance Period 2 vote is now complete, and Option A, the creation of an XGov tier, is the choice of the Algorand community. Of the 2.8 billion algo committed by 37.8 thousand eligible governors, 95% of the vote was in favor of Option A, which was the creation of a new tier of expert governors. These governors, via decentralized aggregation mechanisms such as a DAO, will have the power to put forward measures for our quarterly governance votes. These measures will still be voted on by our current governance platform, which will not change. Next, we'd like to congratulate some Algorand grant recipients. The Algorand Foundation welcomes Sock Hodler to the Algorand ecosystem as our latest grant recipient. Sock Hodler, a seller of premium physically backed NFT socks for cryptocurrency enthusiasts, has been awarded grant funding to support them to make the blockchain more accessible to new users by incorporating it into a seamless experience with apparel. Now, this is something I can't wait to see flourish. With all that being said, let's get to our star project of the week, shall we? This video's star project goes to Folks Finance, the leading capital markets protocol for borrowing and lending built on top of the Algorand blockchain. We will, of course, put their links and social media in the description box below so you can check them out for yourselves, and also stay tuned for a deep dive video on this project as well. The date is yet to be determined, but it is happening. Well, that is all we have time for in today's episode of Algorand News Last Week Today. Again, my name is Lauren Wixom. If you wish to follow me on Twitter, you can find me at @RealLaurenWixom, and I will see you guys next week in next week's episode. Bye.